Alright, Kip, I'm gonna put you on the spot unexpectedly. Don't you love it when your daddy does this to you? Here's the question. Do you think that we're crazy for starting a whole new project with all the undone projects that we already have?
Maybe a little.
A little? Why would we start this whole new project?
Well, we were blessed with time to use a machine, so might as well use it when we can, while we can.
Yeah, and the machine is like the main part of this whole project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we would almost be dumb not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Thousands of Roots. Kip and Carrie here, and today we're going to share a new project that we have begun on the homestead. I know, probably a lot of you are thinking, you're crazy. Those of you who are homesteaders probably go, oh, no big deal. It's always a challenge to determine what kind of project needs to be the priority when you've got so many projects going. And some people might think it's unwise to not finish a project and then move on to another and another and another. But we are actually trying to be wise and shrewd about the resources and the things that come our way. So you're going to find out why we're switching gears and starting a whole new project.
We have some very good reasons why we're doing this.
Yeah. And we'd also like to share in this video just some of what else has been going on the homestead, because there's just so much you can't fit it into videos most of the time, so it'll be a little bit of an up-to-date video as well.
Cool. Okay, so are we crazy for starting this new project when we have all these undone projects? Undone project like wall boards all the way around. Not done. This whole section, undone. Across the whole back of our cabin, these little boards between the joists, those are all undone. The root cellar, undone. There's a whole bunch of our perimeter fencing that's undone. Well, it's there, but it's terrible. It's in disrepair, so that's a big deal because animals can get out almost at will. So that's another undone. The shop here, undone. And I'll take you inside there real quick. So here's the shop, undone. Now, that's the add-on where the Kellogg's are currently living, and that's a big project that's undone. So how many undones is that? Yeah, we're moving on to another new project. We just came out here to do some videoing, and what did we find? A black snake. Alright, Scooters, what do we got going on here?
Well, we're working on digging out a swale that's going to dump into a pond over there. That's going to be for the duck resort area.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why would we do that?
Well, to give the ducks a better living space, and it will hopefully give us more success with hatching the ducklings, and it should hopefully improve their life.
Because they'll have a whole pond and swell to themselves.
Yep.
And they won't be going up and down creek and then coming back with less of them.
Mm-hmm.
Help with predation. And just the whole health and happiness of your flock, huh?
Yep.
Cool. And who's doing this digging?
You are.
I am. And I'm doing it on that machine right there. So brother blessed me. He said, okay, I'm going to leave for a while and I'm going to leave my machine here and you can use it while I'm gone. So kind of thinking about that, going, man, I've got so many other things to do. Should I stop doing those things and learn how to operate a mini excavator? And yes, I should. So I'm learning I'm self-teaching myself how to operate that excavator. so far, just from what we've dug, probably have saved us about $200. By the time we're done, it will be hundreds of dollars once I finish with the pond. And why wouldn't I do this? You know? And there's other reasons why we're prioritizing this. And let me show you that, or I'll have Caleb explain that to you.
So another reason why we're prioritizing this swale over other things is because when it rains, we get water that comes down through here, goes down to our driveway, and then it floods in towards our house, our root cellar, and our garden. So this swale will hopefully help divert the water.
Yeah, it'll divert the water to the pond, which then from the pond is going to divert it off way past the house and all of those things. Very cool. Also, what else is going, Caleb, what else is going right over here in the future?
The main crop area?
Another garden, a main crop garden. So that's a whole nother reason for doing this. The question I asked was, are we crazy for reprioritizing when we have all these other things undone? Hopefully I've answered that question. From the beginning, we should have prioritized this water diversion. There's another water diversion that's in that my good friend and brother put in before he left. He put it in with the same excavator. He put this other drainage ditch in that diverts water from the other high spot on the pasture. So it's not coming into our other gardens and whatnot. We should have diverted this water from the beginning because the rains, the torrential downpours that we get have caused lots of destruction on our kitchen garden, our front garden there, the newest one this year, and the root cellar. It's caused all kinds of debris and all kinds of junk to go into the root cellar, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. It's just brought in massive mud and debris into that root cellar, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. Ah.
It's all muddy in there.
Yeah, all muddy in there. As we are going and developing this property, we're learning. As you learn, priorities change. I believe putting in this swale pond system is very wise and shrewd and being good stewards. Let me show you some of the things that we have done that you haven't been able to see yet. This is just kind of going to be little short updates. This is that drainage ditch I was talking about that my buddy put in all the way, and it connects to that other swale all the way down there. That swale catches all the water, then it diverts all the way to a pond down there. So that diversion's done. This diversion's in now. Let me show you some updates that we've been doing in the house, in the cabin. Okay, so walking in the front door, come in and take a right. Right there's an update. I got those new wall boards in. Okay, so the goal here is to, at this point, transition to cedar all the way up. And we're going to be at this height with the pine all the way around. Now, all I have left to do is on this side here, I have a teeny bit to put up over here. And then we're ready to transition to cedar. Then we'll go cedar all the way up. Now my lovely little Esther Pie just helped me do what?
We put in some more shelves in the pantry.
Yeah, we got that shelf in and the one below it. And then also, just recently, we got in these two shelves and the two behind. That one and that one. So those are in. What do you think, Esther Pie?
It's nice in here.
You sure are cutie bunkins. And a really good helper. She jumped right in there and helped me put that shelf up. Okay, y'all. If you're in a similar situation where you have a bunch of undone projects, I hope this has encouraged you to really think through your projects, prioritize them, and go for it. You know, do the ones you can do and move on. And if you need to reprioritize and take care of it. But just keep moving forward. Just keep moving forward. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of our lives, for being a part of this channel. Remember to check us out on Patreon and our Facebook group. I pray blessing over you and yours. And whatever you do, do it with your whole heart.